My name is Rickson Mesquita. I'm associate professor at the University of Campinas in Campinas, São Paulo, Brazil. And I'll be talking about functional activity with fNIRS. Specifically, we want to cover the traditional approaches from that we can perform functional activity with fNIRS data, from seed-based correlations to graph approaches, which is the trend for analyzing integrated visions. And on the way, we'll be discussing the unique characteristics and features that the fNIRS signal has, and that we need to be aware of to make a good data analysis with functional activity. So I lead the biomedical optics lab here at Unicamp. Our lab focus on developing instrumentation and novel methodology, mostly for neuroscience applications, but also for clinical applications. We partner with a lot of labs from the clinical background and also for the neuroscience background. And we try to find unique and specific solutions for their problems. Right now, there's a lot going on after 2 years of pandemics. So we've been working on trying to characterize functional activity under different ways and developing novel methods that we can use to characterize how the brain communicates across the different regions, how the different regions of the brain communicates at different macroscopic scales, from the microscopic scale to the macroscopic and even the mesoscopic scale. This is something that we are very interested in because it has a lot of applications, mainly in neurodevelopment, when you're trying to characterize infant data and infant development. There's a lot of applications on this for rehabilitation. And those are projects that we are very excited about, and we've been working along with a lot of others. The application that we are really interested nowadays is on plasticity, functional plasticity. And it has actually a range of applications, so we are mostly interested in developing methods that can quantify functional plasticity during learning in your development, but it will also apply to quantify rehabilitation. That's, I guess, the two major problems we are interested right now in developing applications for. Well, let me see. I try not to make every day the same, so I always try to change a little bit things. But a typical day, it starts at 6 a.m. with me because, well, that's my wife has to wake up early. And so we actually have breakfast. I like to walk my dog and spend some time playing with it for about 1 hour or so. Then I go back, shower. I try to read a little bit before I actually start working. And I like to do all the things that are kind of mentally cognitive in the morning before lunch. Then in the afternoon, I try to do all the hands-on things. And it goes into, I don't know, 5 or 6. Then I try to relax a little bit. I also like to go for another walk or go to the gym, do some exercise again. I love swimming, so that's something that I do a few days a week. And during the evening, it's mostly about talking with my wife and getting together with friends, neighbors, until it's bedtime again, which is not that late because the day after I have to be up by 6 a.m. again. Twitter. Oh, I'm a Brazilian, man, so it has to be soccer. Books, for sure. I actually don't like movies at all. Yeah, I mean, I watch the movies that people say it's very good, but I definitely prefer books. Oh, that's a tough one because I love both. Uh, yeah, I guess robots intrigue me more nowadays than dinosaurs. But I know a lot of dinos because of the kids. They are crazy about it. Oh, that's also a tough one. But if I'm in Brazil, I will go with wine because beer here is really watery. If I'm everywhere else, I'd probably go with beer. It depends on the weather. Uh, no reason why. I love them both, but I guess I go with Batman. I don't know where. Probably because of the movies. Okay, so we'll be there on October 8th and 9th talking about functional activity. So I just invite everyone to stop by, show up, and do some hands-on activity together, discuss whatever you're getting. I promise we'll try our best to make it really fun.